The Rue d'Antin bursts to life, a whirlwind of carriages and pedestrians painting a vivid picture of 19th century Paris. Amidst the chaos, a lavish apartment building rises, its ornate facade whispering tales of wealth and privilege. Gossip hangs heavy in the air, fueled by whispers of an upcoming auction that has ensnared Parisian society. The scene pulses with anticipation, a collective breath held as Paris awaits the unfolding drama. Marguerite Gautier's apartment, once a beacon of luxury, now lies in near desolation. An auctioneer's gavel echoes through the emptying rooms. Each strike a final farewell. Wealthy men, draped in finery, cast gleaming eyes upon the remnants of a life. Curious onlookers mill about, their gazes scrutinizing Marguerite Gautier's few remaining possessions. The finery and the curious converge, a stark contrast to the fading grandeur of the apartment. Each item, a silent witness to a life once lived in vibrant luxury, now up for grabs. Amidst the auction's frenzy, the narrator stands detached, his eyes surveying Marguerite Gautier's opulent apartment. His gaze absorbs the bustling crowd, each face a fleeting reflection of desire and scandal. Hushed whispers swirl around him, painting a vivid portrait of Marguerite's life, a tapestry of admiration and condemnation. The narrator remains an observer, untouched by the fleeting desires that consume the others. In Marguerite Gautier's apartment, Armand Duval stands apart from the lively crowd, his face pale with distress. His intense gaze remains fixed on a book as it goes up for auction, a silent plea in his eyes. The bustling apartment fades into background noise as Armand's focus sharpens on the unfolding auction. His distress is palpable, his emotions laid bare for a fleeting moment. The apartment glows softly with lamplight, illuminating secrets within the pages of an old book. Armand appears, a ghost of his former self, his face etched with sorrow. His voice, barely audible, cracks with desperation as he pleads. "Please, I must have that book," he continues, his voice trembling. "Would you consider selling it to me?" Armand's voice softens, revealing his inner turmoil. It contains a personal note from Marguerite, something I desperately need. The room is filled with unspoken longing, the weight of memories hanging heavy in the air. The room is bathed in the soft glow of the fireplace, casting long shadows across the walls. Armand, a young man burdened by grief, is poised to share his story. The flickering flames dance in the hearth as the air grows heavy with unspoken words. The anticipation intensifies. The tale of Marguerite Gautier hangs in the balance. In the dim light, a confession is about to unfold, revealing secrets and sorrows. The Théâtre des Variétés shine brightly, a radiant beacon illuminating the night. Inside, the theater buzzes with life, packed with patrons in exquisite attire. Carriages queue outside, delivering elegantly dressed guests one after another. The atmosphere is thick with anticipation, a night of spectacle about to unfold. Gleaming lights reflect off polished surfaces, adding to the theater's grandeur. The Grand Théâtre des Variétés promise an evening of unparalleled entertainment. The Théâtre des Variétés pulsates with energy, a symphony of voices and lights filling the air. Amid the throng, Armand stands unnoticed, his gaze drawn towards a private box. Marguerite sits radiant in the box, her laughter echoing through the theater. Armand is captivated, his heart ensnared by her beauty and charm. The Théâtre des Variétés comes alive, its grand hall echoing with voices and laughter, shadows dancing beneath ornate chandelier. Amidst the vibrant scene, Gaston leans in, his words a conspiratorial whisper meant only for Armand's ears. Gaston's voice cuts through the noise, unveiling a secret. "That woman over there, Armand, that's Marguerite." He reveals her identity with hushed reverence. The Lady of the Camellias, a celebrated courtesan known throughout Paris. The Théâtre des Variétés blazed with light, its opulent interior a feast for the eyes. Gaston, with a sweeping gesture, presents Armand to the poised and beautiful Marguerite. Armand stands, awaiting Marguerite's acknowledgement, his expression a mix of anticipation and respect. Marguerite stands regally, her poise unyielding, as she prepares to greet the newcomer. Marguerite's voice rings clear as she greets Armand. Welcome, Armand. I trust you are enjoying the performance? The stage is set for an encounter that promises intrigue. The theater's ambiance thick with unspoken expectations. In the stillness of night, Armand's silhouette stands solitary beneath Marguerite's window. His presence a silent vigil. Long shadows dance around him, each flicker amplifying the concern etched deep within his features. His body shifts restlessly, a subtle indication of the anxiety that gnaws at his heart as he watches over Marguerite. He maintains his silent watch, longing for any sign that might betray Marguerite's well-being in her illness. The night deepens, and still he remains, a steadfast guardian bound by love and worry. Armand walks into Marguerite's apartment, his silhouette framed against the light. He carries a bouquet of flowers, a vibrant splash of color against the muted backdrop of her home. Marguerite turns, her expression softening as she looks upon Armand. A hint of a smile graces Marguerite's lips, a subtle reflection of her surprise. Marguerite, touched by his kindness, welcomes Armand into her apartment. In a room brimming with luxury, Marguerite is surrounded by admirers. Marguerite's laughter fills the opulent room, a bright sound that captivates her audience. Her wit is sharp, her charm effortless, as she banters with the wealthy suitors, holding their attention with every word. Among the crowd, Marguerite exudes confidence and grace, effortlessly captivating the wealthy suitors with her charm and beauty. Despite the gaiety, a subtle melancholy flickers in Marguerite's eyes, a hidden sadness beneath her dazzling smile. The opulence of the room and the attention of her suitors cannot mask the quiet sorrow that lingers within Marguerite. In the Bois de Boulogne, Armand and Marguerite journey in a horse-drawn carriage, sunlight dancing through the trees. Armand turns to Marguerite, his face beaming with happiness as he declares, "Isn't this lovely? Just you and I, away from the city's noise." Marguerite responds, her eyes alight with joy. "It's perfect, Armand. Thank you for bringing me here." Armand's smile widens as he replies, his voice filled with affection. "The pleasure is all mine, Marguerite." Sunlight filters through the trees, casting a golden glow as the carriage continues its journey. The apartment glows warmly, shadows stretching as Marguerite invites Armand into her intimate space. Armand hesitates, the air thick with unspoken possibilities. A half-full bottle of wine and 2 glasses sit on the table, promising a night of revelations. Idle chatter begins, the room filled with laughter. Armand's initial hesitation melts away, his eyes reflecting a newfound comfort. Intimate details are shared, their voices echoing through the dimly lit room, weaving a tapestry of connection. The morning light bathes Marguerite's apartment, illuminating the quiet intimacy of the room. Marguerite and Armand lie entwined, their faces softened by sleep. In a moment of serene stillness, Marguerite stirs gently, her eyes fluttering open to a new day, a soft smile gracing her lips. Her gaze falls upon Armand, a silent acknowledgement of shared affection passing between them. Armand's eyes slowly open, meeting Marguerite's in a tender, unspoken connection. Under the vast sky, Armand's sweeping gesture captures the idyllic panorama of Bougival's rolling hills and sun-kissed villa. His gaze turns, earnest and hopeful, towards Marguerite, seeking a shared dream. "Marguerite, leave Paris," he implores, his voice filled with longing. His voice deepens with conviction. "Come and live here with me," he concludes with a promise. "We can escape the city's noise and find peace together." Bathed in sunlight, the villa in Bougival radiates warmth and serenity. Marguerite kneels in the garden, her touch gentle as she tends to the flowers. Her radiant smile reflects a newfound domestic happiness, embracing the simplicity of life. The vibrant flowers and the radiant Marguerite merge in a moment of pure bliss. The villa glows with the warmth of a crackling fire, casting a tranquil light. Marguerite and Armand, bathed in firelight, share a moment of quiet intimacy. Engrossed in a book, their faces reflect pure peace and joy. The pages turn slowly, marking time in their shared sanctuary. Lost in their world, love and contentment fill the air. The fire dances, mirroring the warmth of their affection. Beneath the moon's gentle glow, shadows dance across the villa's garden, setting the stage for a tender evening. Hand in hand, Armand and his beloved wander through the night, their figures silhouetted against the silvery light. Armand's gaze softens, his heart overflowing with dreams of a shared future, a vision of her as his wife. The night air whispers promises as Armand envisions a lifetime of love and devotion with his cherished companion. In the sun-drenched villa, a summons arrives, disrupting the serene ambiance. The crisp envelope lands with silent authority, the embossed address gleaming. Addressed to Armand, the envelope heralds urgent business in Paris. Sunlight bathes the scene, casting an ethereal glow over the impending summons. The grand villa stands bathed in sunlight, silent and still. Monsieur Duval arrives, his presence a stark contrast to the villa's serenity. He pauses, a moment of contemplation before proceeding. With a determined step, he advances towards the entrance. He reaches the door, his shadow falling across its surface. The villa remains silent, awaiting his entry. Sunlight bathes the villa as Monsieur Duval and Marguerite face each other, an unspoken tension hanging in the air. Monsieur Duval's face hardens with resolve, the weight of family honor heavy on his shoulders. With a grave tone, Monsieur Duval begins, "Marguerite, I must speak plainly," he continues, his words cutting through the sunlit room. "Armand's association with you is causing irreparable damage to our family's honor." Sunlight floods the villa, revealing the silent dance of dust motes as Monsieur Duval stands, his face a mask of deep concern. He turns to Marguerite, beginning to explain the delicate situation that threatens his family's happiness. Monsieur Duval reveals the stakes. Armand's sister's engagement hangs precariously, imperiled by Marguerite's bond with Armand. His voice cracks, revealing the depth of his desperation. "Marguerite, for the sake of my family, for the sake of my daughter's future, you must leave Armand." In the grand villa, sunlight streams through the French windows, casting a gentle glow upon Marguerite. The ornate room, once filled with warmth and laughter, now echoes with a haunting emptiness. Marguerite listens intently, her face pale, as if absorbing a profound sorrow. A single tear traces a solitary path down her cheek, a testament to her inner turmoil. Her heart breaks with every word, and she makes the agonizing decision to sacrifice her love for Armand. Sunlight floods the villa as Marguerite sits at her desk, lost in thought. With a sigh, Marguerite finishes her letter, a silent farewell etched in every stroke. She seals the letter with finality, her expression a mask of resignation. Marguerite sets the letter aside, its destination, Armand. Marguerite writes Armand a short, cold letter, saying she has grown tired of him and is returning to her old life. Under the bright sun, Armand returns to the villa, long shadows trailing behind him. He steps inside, his voice echoing as he calls out, "Marguerite!" His eyes fix on a letter lying innocently on the table. Heart pounding, he picks up the letter, his expression shifting from hope to despair as he reads. The letter slips from his trembling hand, his face etched with heartbreak. Armand makes his hurried return to Paris, driven by an urgent need. Inside the opulent opera house, Marguerite is seated beside the Comte de G, her laughter echoing through the hall. Marguerite seems carefree, untouched by the turmoil that has recently engulfed her. Armand's eyes fixate on Marguerite, a storm of emotions brewing within him. The grand opera house is filled with music and light, yet Armand's world narrows to Marguerite alone. The opera house pulses with life, its chandeliers casting long shadows that dance among the departing crowds. Armand, his face a mask of barely contained fury, stalks Marguerite near a towering marble pillar. Marguerite stands adorned in an elaborate gown. Her dress mocks Armand's pain with its opulence and grace. Armand's voice cuts through the lingering applause. "Betrayal! How could you, Marguerite? The opera house buzzes with life as elegantly dressed guests fill the grand hall, their laughter and chatter echoing through the opulent space. Amidst the revelry, Armand confronts Marguerite, his handsome face twisted with uncontrollable rage. In a fit of fury, Armand throws a handful of money at Marguerite's feet, the coins scattering like fallen stars. The coins glitter under the chandeliers, casting a harsh light on the cruel spectacle unfolding before them. Marguerite's apartment looms, a haven now turned prison as she pushes open the door, her weariness palpable. The weight of Armand's betrayal crashes upon her, the apartment's dimness amplifying her despair. Her steps falter, each footstep heavy with sorrow as she stumbles deeper into the room. Her strength abandons her, and she collapses, the sob ripping through the silence of the room. Alone amidst the shadows, she succumbs to grief, the sound echoing in the stillness. Her form lies broken, the apartment's silent witness to her profound sorrow. In the shadowed confines of his apartment, Armand sits alone, consumed by darkness and fury. A half-empty bottle of wine sits beside him, a silent witness to his torment. His face, a canvas of rage and sorrow, reflects the storm raging within. With each stroke of the quill, Armand unleashes his bitter accusations onto the parchment, writing letters to Marguerite. His words are cruel, laced with mockery and accusations of betrayal. Sunlight streams into Marguerite's apartment, illuminating the silent scene where she sits, lost in thought. In her frail hands, she holds a stack of letters, tied with a ribbon, tokens from a love long past. Her thin fingers trace the elegant script on the envelopes, each stroke a memory awakened. She reads in silence, her eyes scanning the pages, each word a ghost of what once was. Her breathing is shallow, each breath a visible effort. Her complexion ashen, a portrait of fading life. The weight of memories and failing health bears down on Marguerite as she continues to read. In her apartment, Marguerite is seized by a violent cough that threatens to tear her apart. Each convulsive spasm steals more of her fading beauty. Her vibrant colors are washing away, like a painting left too long in the sun. Consumption ravages Marguerite's body, leaving her fragile and weak. Her once radiant spirit flickers, threatened by the encroaching darkness of illness. In the dim solitude of her apartment, shadows dance around Marguerite, mirroring the secrets she harbors. Marguerite clutches a worn velvet cushion, her knuckles white as she silently battles the pain that threatens to consume her. Her eyes, pools of anguish, reflect a steely resolve, a testament to her unwavering decision to protect Armand. Each breath is a silent vow, a promise etched in the stillness of the night, as the weight of her choice reverberates within her. The soft ticking of a grandfather clock echoes through the hallway, each tick a relentless reminder of time's passage and the sacrifices made. Armand strides down the Parisian street, his laughter echoing, arm in arm with the dazzling Olympe. Olympe's radiance shines as she accompanies Armand, their ostentatious display impossible to ignore. From a distance, Marguerite watches, her expression shadowed by the blatant scene unfolding before her. Armand's laughter intensifies, a deliberate act aimed to pierce Marguerite's heart with its careless joy. Marguerite's gaze remains fixed, absorbing the full impact of Armand's calculated indifference. Sunlight filters through the curtains, illuminating the elegant stillness of Marguerite's apartment. Marguerite sits on a velvet chaise lounge, the letter clutched tight in her trembling hand. The words on the page sear into her soul, each syllable a fresh wound. Armand, her beloved, has been unfaithful. A tear traces a path down her pale cheek, a silent testament to her profound sadness. Her sacrifice must be absolute, no room for weakness. Her eyes harden with a steely resolve. The stillness of the room is broken only by Marguerite's shallow, labored breaths. Her appetite failing, she barely touches the food on her plate, each movement requiring great effort. Her face, once vibrant, is now pale, reflecting the weariness within. Her eyes, once bright with life, are now sunken, hinting at a deep, unspoken sadness. Each breath seems to echo in the suffocating silence of the apartment. The weight of her unspoken thoughts fills the room, as heavy as the air itself. The antiseptic smell hangs heavy as Marguerite sits, awaiting her fate. Sunlight streams through the window, illuminating dust motes dancing in the air. The doctor shuffles papers, his expression grave. The doctor looks up, his gaze meeting Marguerite's. Marguerite, I'm afraid the news isn't good. Your consumption is worsening rapidly. Sunlight floods Marguerite's apartment, illuminating the stillness of a life drawing to a close. Marguerite sits at her table, enveloped in a ritual of farewell. Each letter is folded with care, sealed with a finality that echoes in the silent room. Her brow furrows in concentration as she pens each word, each stroke a careful step toward closure. In the quiet apartment, a life is meticulously organized for its final act. Sunlight streams into Monsieur Duval's home, illuminating the silent room. In the quiet stillness, Monsieur Duval sits, a letter clutched in his hand. His brow furrows with concern as he reads the troubling words. The paper trembles slightly in his aging hand, revealing his inner turmoil. Lost in thought, he remains still, the sunlight dancing around him. The weight of the letter's contents casts a shadow over the bright room. Sunlight streams into Monsieur Duval's study, illuminating the quiet sorrow etched on his face. He pauses, the weight of untold secrets pressing down on him. His hand trembles as he dips his pen in ink, ready to confess. Armand, by the time you read this, I pray that time has softened the edges of your anger. Monsieur Duval speaks, his voice heavy with regret. I must confess a truth that has haunted me for too long. Sunlight fills Armand's humble apartment, casting a warm glow on the simple room. The letter in his hands delivers a crushing blow, his eyes widening in disbelief. A wave of shock courses through Armand, his face etched with sudden, stark realization. Regret settles into the lines of his face, a visible sorrow reshaping his features. Armand bursts into Marguerite's apartment, his expression frantic. He finds Marguerite, her face pale, struggling to breathe. Marguerite's eyes widen, her breath shallow. Armand rushes to her side, concern etched on his face. Sunlight floods Marguerite's apartment, highlighting the silent dance of dust motes as Marguerite faces Armand. Her face, a canvas of sorrow and resolve, sets the stage for a heart-wrenching revelation. With raw emotion, Marguerite confesses, I left you because your father begged me to. Every moment apart has been agony. Her words hang in the air, heavy with the weight of sacrifice and unspoken pain. In Marguerite's silent apartment, Armand succumbs to the weight of his remorse, his very posture a testament to his inner torment. The air thickens with unspoken regret as Armand remains kneeling, lost in the depths of his sorrow. The apartment, usually a haven, now witnesses only Armand's solitary struggle with guilt. His figure remains still, enveloped in anguish, as the apartment holds its breath around him. In the tranquil embrace of daylight, a delicate truce descends upon Marguerite's apartment. Alex stands near, the weight of conflict slowly receding, replaced by an unspoken understanding. Sunlight bathes their faces in a tender glow, softening the edges of past discord. A tender moment of forgiveness and love. The room breathes with a quiet anticipation, the air thick with unspoken reconciliation. In the shared silence, a fragile bond begins to mend, promising a future of renewed affection. The room is shrouded in shadows, the dim light barely illuminating Marguerite's frail form. Her face is pale and drawn. Each breath seems to require immense effort. Weakness permeates her body, a visible struggle with every movement. She attempts to sit up, each motion slow and agonizing. In the dim light, Armand sits vigil by Marguerite's bedside, a silent observer of her fading strength. Her breath comes in shallow, ragged gasps, each one a painful reminder of time slipping away. He gently clasps her hand, his touch a desperate plea against the encroaching darkness. Worry etches deep lines into Armand's face, a stark map of his anguish and helplessness. Pale sunlight bathes Marguerite's room, revealing a scene of quiet stillness. Marguerite rests peacefully, her serene face untouched by the trials of life. Her frail hand is clasped tenderly in Armand's, a silent testament to their enduring love. A single white camellia rests on her chest, its pure petals a stark contrast to her worn gown. In the stillness of Marguerite's apartment, the air hangs heavy with unspoken words and the lingering scent of perfume. Armand's face is a canvas of grief and understanding. His fingers trace the delicate petals of a withered white camellia, brittle with age. The withered camellia is a ghost of beauty, a fragile emblem of time's relentless passage. In the dim light of his apartment, Armand's voice trails off, heavy with sorrow. His eyes reflect a deep regret, lingering on unspoken words. The weight of the story settles in the silence of the room. The sorrow hangs heavy, a palpable presence filling the room. Regret echoes in the quiet as Armand concludes his tale. In the stillness of night, the narrator sits alone, city lights casting long shadows across the room. His mind wanders, lost in memories of Marguerite, a life marked by profound suffering. He reflects on her boundless capacity for selfless love, a light that shone even in the darkest times. He remembers her pain, transformed into a beacon of hope. Her legacy lingers in the quiet apartment, a testament to the enduring power of the human spirit. In the soft glow of the city lights, Marguerite's memory continues to inspire, a reminder that even in darkness, love can prevail. In the dim light, the narrator sits amidst scattered papers, lost in thought. The warm glow of the desk lamp casts long shadows, highlighting the chaos of creation. The scent of old books mingles with the rich aroma of brewing coffee, filling the air. Marguerite, though marked by scandal, was more noble than those who condemned her. A contemplative silence descends as the narrator reflects on past judgments. The night deepens, carrying secrets and untold stories within its shadows. Armand wanders through the silent city of the dead, the gravestones standing as somber witnesses. He pauses before Marguerite's tomb, the cold stone reflecting the day's pale light. With gentle hands, he lays a bouquet of white camellias against the stone. The white flowers offer a stark, beautiful contrast against the dark stone, a silent tribute. Years have passed, leaving Armand aged and sorrowful, seated in his worn armchair. Sunlight streams through the dusty window, illuminating the quiet solitude of his apartment. He holds Marguerite's yellowed letters, each word a poignant echo of a love now gone. He rereads the fragile pages, his heart heavy with memories of their shared past. Each word is a painful reminder of their love, a love forever lost. His eyes glisten with unshed tears, forever haunted by Marguerite's memory. The Parisian streets pulsate with life, a symphony of car horns and distant laughter. Yeah, the joyous sounds fade as my thoughts turn to Marguerite, her tragic love story casting a shadow over the vibrant city. The Parisian sunlight dims, mirroring the somber fate that enveloped her. The city's beauty becomes a backdrop to a poignant memory, the weight of Marguerite's story heavy in the air. The theater glows under soft lights, a haven of artistry and emotion. On stage, the tragic tale of La Traviata begins, its melodies filling the air with sorrow and beauty. Marguerite's story unfolds, a timeless saga of love and loss, echoing through the grand hall. Her life, immortalized through art, resonates with every note and gesture. The melodies linger, a testament to the enduring power of storytelling. Under a sky washed with the warm hues of the day, a young couple begins their gentle walk, hand clasped firmly in hand. They are moving through a field of camellias, the air heavy with their sweet fragrance. Their smiles are soft, their touch is gentle, each gesture a silent language of love spoken fluently between them. Bathed in the sun's golden glow, they appear as figures in a dream, their connection a beacon in the radiant landscape. The world around them fades, the vibrant field a mere backdrop to their intimate universe. The enduring power of romance paints their faces with the colors of joy and contentment. Sunlight floods the library, illuminating the scholar immersed in the Lady of the Camellias. The scholar hunches over the text, his brow furrowed, lost in meticulous analysis. He scribbles notes, capturing his insights on the themes of love and sacrifice. Bookshelves tower, silent witnesses to centuries of thought and contemplation. The scholar pauses, pen to his lips, pondering the weight of societal injustice. The Eiffel Tower rises majestically, its iron latticework a testament to human ambition. Notre Dame stands in solemn beauty, its weathered stones bearing witness to centuries of history. The Louvre reveals its ancient stones, each whispering tales of art and revolution. The Arc de Triomphe stands tall, a symbol of triumph and remembrance. Paris unfolds as a tapestry woven with love, loss, and resilience. Sunlight floods the art gallery, highlighting the beauty of a painting. Marguerite Gautier's portrait dominates the wall, her beauty captured forever. Her eyes seem to watch, a hint of sorrow lingering. The ethereal grace of the subject is preserved on canvas. The gallery stands silent, bathed in light and the echoes of artistic expression. In the quiet of the night, a book lies open, its pages whispering secrets of love and loss. The book's cover, adorned with the Lady of the Camellias, hints at a poignant tale. With a gentle motion, the narrator closes the book, sealing away the drama within. The room is still, the story now dormant, awaiting another telling. Beneath the cloak of night, Paris fades into a memory as the camera begins its ascent. The city lights dwindle, surrendering to the infinite expanse above. A canvas of countless stars unfolds, each a beacon in the velvet darkness. In this timeless display, echoes of love and loss resonate through the Parisian night. The old book sits silently in the dim light, its yellowed pages hinting at stories untold. A withered white camellia lies pressed between the pages, a ghost of its former beauty. Once vibrant, its delicate petals are now brittle and tinged with brown, a poignant reminder of time's passage. The flower serves as a silent testament to Marguerite's sacrifice. Each faded petal whispers of love and loss, echoing through the stillness. The apartment remains quiet, the camellia a constant reminder of a love that once bloomed. The screen begins its slow descent into darkness, a final farewell to the light. Before the darkness claims all, the ethereal image of a white camellia emerges, its petals radiant and pure. Each delicate petal whispers tales of Marguerite's selfless love, a testament to a heart poured out in devotion. The camellia lingers, a poignant emblem of beauty amidst tragedy, its image a haunting echo of intertwined destinies. As the darkness deepens, the camellia's image slowly dissolves, leaving behind only the profound silence of a love story's end.